Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Welcome back to Pug Network. Today we have a brand new video. This one's going to be a tad bit controversial just because, well, most people are not going to agree with me, but today's video is somewhat proof that Bendy and the Ink Machine is a dream. But before I get into that, I just want to have a quick bit of self-promotion. I have a second channel, Pug Network Speaks. Totally not a rip-off of Onision Speaks. I'll put in the link below. I'll probably pin a comment from it. Please go subscribe to it. That'd be awesome. And let's get right into the theory. So, you might know the game Bendy and the Ink Machine. I mean, if you're watching it, there's a 95% chance that you do know the game. And you might be thinking, what's the dream? Putting a game, saying it's a dream, is kind of a lazy way of theorizing for something. Because with a dream, it's really hard to defeat the dream theory, because you could be like, because the dream, like, if something doesn't make sense, it's okay, because it's in a dream. And trying to point out things, you can always just have the comeback saying, it's a dream. That being said, we shouldn't instantly throw out the possibility of it being a dream, because sometimes it is supposed to be a dream. Like, remember back in the day, I think about a year ago, when Five Nights at Freddy's was almost 99% a dream? But remember before that, someone said it was a dream and people laughed at them. Now we know that Five Nights at Freddy's is not a dream. I'm not totally convinced about that one, but I'm gonna be one of the first. I'm probably not one of the first, but I'm gonna say that I'm one of the first who's gonna be making a video about how I think Bendy and the Ink Machine is all just a dream. Stay tuned. So here's the theory itself, and then I'll be going more into it. But the theory is that you are a worker at this cartoon studio. It's going downhill. It's stressful, everything's not really working out, and you fall asleep one day. And then you and in your dream, you're in your studio, but your cartoon characters have come to life, and you're looking around, searching for them, being attacked by them, something like that. And when I first heard this, because no, I didn't come up with it, it was actually one of my subscribers, I forgot who were on live stream, and a couple people said it, and I was like, wow, that would actually make quite a bit of sense, because a lot of things in Bendy and the Ink Machine, besides being magical, because you could say that if in this parallel universe magic and stuff like that does exist, but it would make a lot of sense that why the Bendy cutouts just move by themselves, these ink monsters, all these things are just a creation of one of these animators' imagination. In chapter 2, when Bendy came to chase you, there was a cheat that you could do where you could walk backwards and kind of go past Bendy in a way, you don't trigger him, and you're actually able to go up to the door, and you hear whistling. You can't enter the door. This is kind of not a main point I have, but I was thinking, what if this was the edge of your dream, and what you were hearing was someone else working who is whistling outside of your dream. So you're still in your dream, but when you go up to the door, you hear someone else who's working in the animation studio outside. I don't know if immediately would want this to be a dream, but if this is true, at the end of chapter 5, whatever happened, you would wake up, and the only real time we'll know if this is a dream or not is at chapter 5. If we wake up, then we know it's a dream. If we don't wake up and we have a different ending, the dream theory isn't destroyed, but there's a much smaller chance of it being. But where I look at it now, being in chapter 2 and chapter 3 coming out soon, things are pointing towards this being all a creation of the imagination of who you're playing as, who is probably a member of an animation studio that's not doing well, and these creations are starting to attack you more mentally, but they're gonna attack you mentally and in your dream state physically, if you understand what I mean. This has probably stressed him out a lot, and it's being transformed into this kind of this dream. You either agree with me or you don't, or you're in between. Either way, put down in the comment section below what you think about this, if you have any evidence towards it or against it, or anything like that. I'd love to hear it. And just thank you all so much for watching. If you are new here and you would like to subscribe, tell me if you did, and I'll give you a big paragraph saying thank you so much. I want more subscribers. Thank you. And just once again, please sub to my second channel. Please. I don't know how else to say it. I have no real incentive, and the winners of the contest will probably be announced in a couple days. I just want to give it some time. If you don't know about the contest, the last video I uploaded, Bendy and Ink Machine contest, go check it out, maybe you'll win. I'm reading through all of them now, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello everybody, welcome back to Pug Network. Today, as you can tell, it looks a little different back here. If you can't already see, well, I'm in California right now, and I am like super hyped. It's super awesome out. I'm gonna be here for 10 days. I'm gonna be uploading a lot over these 10 days, and I hope that you guys enjoy the videos I'm gonna be making. Before I get into the main point in the video, which, disclaimer, this video is gonna have a lot of flaws to it, since I'm making predictions about Chapter 4. No, not Chapter 3, Chapter 4. I didn't make a typo. These predictions are probably gonna be way off, but I'm still going to make it now, and you can see how my theories will evolve for Chapter 4, but I do think I'm going to at least get a few things right. But before we get to that part of the video, I want to announce something. People have been asking about the Pug Network Discord channel, because that thing has existed for a couple months. I just haven't really made it public. I gave a link out to a couple people just to test it out, but it's going to be public now. I'm going to be putting a link in the description below. I think it's going to be either one of the top lines. I'm gonna pin a comment for it, so if you want your comment pinned, sorry, not today's video, maybe next video, I'm gonna pin a comment for the Discord channel. Please come and check it out. Please join. I'm free to chat about anything. I think it'd be really cool for all of us all to come into one kind of like chat place, which Discord's a really cool thing. If you haven't downloaded it, you can download it on your computer, your tablet, your iPhone. I have it on my phone and my Mac. I really only use it on my phone, but so make sure to join that, and let's get right into the main point of this video. So if you couldn't already tell, a lot of this video is going to be insane speculation, because without Chapter 3 being released, a lot of what Chapter 4 is going to look like is dependent on Chapter 3, and all we have is Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. So first thing I want to get into is I think the graphics are going to get, if you've seen graphics for Chapter 1 compared to Chapter 2, compared to gameplay footage for Chapter 3 that was in the trailer, it just keeps going up. It's not going to be like insanely better than Chapter 3, but they're going to keep improving it. Personally, I don't think that they're going to add any more major characters. They might add a few minor ones, but the story doesn't want to get too complex in Chapter 4, because there's going to be 5 total chapters, and if they make the story really complex here, they have to the Meatley has to wrap up. He has to wrap up everything in this final chapter, so they're probably not going to add much more. Chapter 3, we're going to see a ton of things are going to go down. Chapter 4 is kind of the bridge to the finale, so there's not going to be a lot new added. With that being said, I also am going to predict that Chapter 4 is going to be about as long as Chapter 3, but if you don't already know, the Meatley tweeted out, I made a video on it, it did really well, like 1,000 something views. The Meatley tweeted that Chapter 3 is going to be much longer than the previous two. So I don't think Chapter 4 is going to be much longer than Chapter 3, because that just gets insanely long. I think it's going to be about the same length, but remember, that length is going to be much longer than what we've seen before in the past, which, to be honest, was pretty short. Now for the rest of this video, I'm going to be talking about a Hello Neighbor. If you don't know what that game is, if you clicked on just for the Chapter 4 predictions, you can click off now. Maybe you'll hit subscribe, because I'll do a much more in-depth video about it once I know more, but those things I've said, I'm pretty sure about. I don't want to get into too much speculation until Chapter 3 comes out. If you don't know, so Hello Neighbor Beta 3 just dropped, and if you don't know, that YouTube isn't really like promoting Hello Neighbor as much, and let me just, so you know Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, they're massive gaming YouTubers. They can spark a game, they can spark a community. So let's say Markiplier plays a game, and let's say a bunch of other kind of big YouTubers like 100k, 200k, 300k subs make a video on it. Their videos are going to be recommended to Markiplier. Someone like me, my videos would not really find their way into Markiplier's recommended box. So then my videos would find their way into the recommended box of people with 100k, 200k, 300k. So it's like YouTube is like a big ecosystem, and well, Hello Neighbor, like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, those people, big people, other people as well, aren't really focusing as much on Hello Neighbor anymore. Like, they've done it a little bit, but that's not the main reason, that's not the only reason that Hello Neighbor is dying, because there's a lot of channels that are still growing with Hello Neighbor, but just so you know, the main source of views, this got cut off. So now it's like these channels have to work with, they have to be the producers of views now. And if you check my last stats for the Hello Neighbor videos, they did mediocre, 200, 300 views. Okay, I had a video that I released a couple hours ago that's not doing so well, but my channel used to be Hello Neighbor based. I got my base of views and subs off Hello Neighbor, so I don't want to wipe it off my channel because there's a ton of people that still tune in just for Hello Neighbor and other people that just enjoy Hello Neighbor, but I just like you to know I'm not going to be making the videos as frequently as I did 4 or 5 months ago, where I'd make a Hello Neighbor video 5 out of the 7 days of a week. Now, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video or got anything from it, make sure to leave a like on it. You know, if you want to subscribe, that's cool too. Join the Discord chat. I think the Discord chat would be really fun for us. And with all that being said, I hope that I'll see you in the next video. And just an update, I'll be making a better Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 4 predictions video when Chapter 3 is dropped in September. Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Pug Network. Today I have my first actual theory video in a long time. I know I make these like Bendy and the Ink Machine videos, but they're more like top 5 facts, this is gonna happen, but never a lot of theories, which I always thought were the coolest part back when I was really into Five Nights at Freddy's, which was like about a year ago. I was really into like game theory, where the game theorist was able to put together all the things into this massive theory and kept changing it. I thought that was the coolest, so I'm gonna get right into a theory that many of you probably will not agree with me, but I thought it'd be an interesting twist, and that is Bendy is actually trying to protect you. What I mean by this is, in the first one, Bendy pops up, and well, he doesn't actually attack you. You run away from him, right? But he doesn't attack you. He makes you go away from the ink machine. Is he trying to like keep you away from the ink machine? Because once you get close to it, he doesn't attack you any other time. Chapter 2, you see these cardboard cutouts for Bendy, and they don't really do anything to you. It's Sammy that gets you, but Sammy is brought away. Most people were speculating it was Boris the Wolf. But what if it was Bendy that brought him away so you could escape? That also gives kind of this open space that Boris the Wolf could actually not be on your side. If this theory is more accurate than it is not, then my faith that Boris is going to be on your side diminishes by quite a lot. But there's probably going to be a lot of flaws in this theories. Make sure to put the flaws in the comment section below, okay? Because I want to improve this, and maybe I'll make a follow-up addressing the flaws, and maybe they're disproving or proving or continuing to prove the theory. Well, this is a really quick video, but these theory videos will normally be really quick. I think the Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 3 trailer either came out already or it's going to come out sometime today. I cannot upload a video today, which is Friday, so that's when I'm recording it now at like 9:30 on Thursday. I'll be uploading a 5 things you missed in the Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 3 trailer tomorrow, Saturday. I think around like 1 or 2, probably around 1 or 2. So make sure, if you're new here, if you like the theory or found something wrong, make sure to leave a like on it. And if you want to make sure that you're notified that 5 things you missed in the BATIM trailer, make sure to subscribe. Maybe even hit those bell notifications, because let's be honest, no one actually looks in their subscription feed. If you did hit those bell notifications, make sure to tell me in the comment section, be like notification squad, because I will just love you. I'll give you a virtual hug, okay? I'll mail you a free dog. I don't even know, okay? But if you please comment why my theory could be correct or completely wrong. I'm not going to be offended if I'm wrong, because I'm not really good with this stuff. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. I'm in a dorm right now, so that's why there's some screaming outside. I'll be out of this dorm very soon. I'm actually going to California soon. I'm creating my list of things, like this is Monday where I'm flying, this is tomorrow. I have to create a schedule. I never follow it, but you know what? I'll see you in the next one.